Heartbleed was a really excellent example of this. Most of us do not think about our chipsets. It's not our problem. We have a lot of layers between us and like rocks we taught to think. But it turns out rocks we taught to think is pretty fundamental to how our world works. And if those rocks start thinking bad thoughts, we're going to have to make changes in how we work and how we understand and how fast things can go. Oh my gosh, this was amazing. And it's all because of a choice, technical debt, incurred a long time ago. So we're all dependent. And I'm just going to keep saying this. We are all dependent, and we are all interdependent. We are all relying on each other. We are not stoic isolationists. No matter how much it feels like it, no matter how much we feel like self-made people, that's not what's happening. We are standing in a circle, in a community with others. Dark debt, this is a great term. Dark debt is inevitable, just like technical debt, and it's invisible because it's not something that we deliberately incur. It's what occurs, it's the emergent property of complex systems. When you put a lot of thinking rocks together, sometimes they have thoughts that we don't anticipate. Sometimes a system has a little wobble that is accelerated by another system's wobble, and then all of a sudden there's like an oscillation and everything falls down. It was not predictable from either system that this would happen. It is only in combination that we are getting this dark debt, this problem that we could not anticipate until we put something in production under load, and then we find out exactly how our systems are linked together. Control is an illusion. It's an illusion we need because otherwise we would feel utterly paralyzed, but it's an illusion. We think we're controlling what we do because we're the ones doing it. That's like believing that we are controlling cars when we're driving them. Do you believe that? When you're driving, do you feel like you're in control? Yeah. So there's like the other people on the road, and we can affect how the car works. We can steer, we can accelerate and stop, but we're not in control of the car as an ecosystem. We just have enough conceptual compression to believe that we are. But if a supplier on the other side of the world has faulty actuators, and those get put into airbags, and the airbags get put into cars by third-party contractors, there's not one thing that we can do to affect whether or not that's going to accidentally go off at a crucial moment. We choose suppliers that are as good as we can manage, but it's not like we can visit the factories of every subsystem ourselves. We are relying on the car manufacturer to have done quality control. They are relying on their providers to have done quality control, but nothing is perfect. We can't control anything in our complicated lives completely, and the sooner we internalize that and start talking about reliability instead of assumptions, the better it will go for us.